Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you can catch the spills every week. And here I talk everything comics, whether it's in the movies or straight from the books. Either way, if it's comics and I think it's intriguing, I'm gonna make a video about it so we can have a discussion in the comments below. Alright, so in this video I want to talk about some recent comments that James Gunn has made about Warlock. And you guys know as well as I do that James Gunn is one of those directors that doesn't really spill a lot of information. And if somebody comes out with information that's bogus, he'll just say, yeah, that's bogus. But on the other side, if he's approached with something that's possibly true, he'll neither confirm or deny and just kind of leave it to our imagination to figure it out. And it's also my guess that the reason why we're getting more of this exclusive information is because Guardians 2 just released on iTunes and the DVD will be out like on the 22nd of this month. And so usually when a film comes out on digital copy, there's a lot more information from behind the scenes and different interviews that come out at that same time too. It's all a part of promotion. But now that it's premiering on digital copy, more people have had a chance to see the film and he's able to speak more freely on it. And also shout out to Boss Logic for doing this concept art. And I'll leave a link below for his Instagram if y'all want to check out more of his work. And just as a heads up, for a lot of you guys that said that Cable was looking like Gordon Ramsay, on his page I guess you'll come to find out that the film was mutual. I personally don't think so, but I thought the image was funny. Alright, so with James Gunn's new comments, as of the releasing of this video, he hasn't casted the role of Adam Warlock yet, but he did mention that for each of the main roles in the film that he goes to at least 100 different people for casting. And now it's probably not each and every person getting up and going through the lines and interacting with other actors. Either way, that's a lot of people to go through. And he goes on to mention like for even some of the roles in Guardians 2, like for Aisha, that he had over 200 actors in consideration for this role, from which he ended up going with Elizabeth Debicki. And as of this moment, he hasn't mentioned how many characters he's gone through considering for Adam Warlock, but it's safe to say that his process will be no different with that character. Because James Gunn is one of those directors who has a pretty clear vision of what direction he wants to go from the beginning. And once he makes that blueprint, he doesn't deviate from it that much. So he's going to go through as many different people as it takes to get that perfect Adam Warlock that he's looking for. And he's had people make their suggestions like David Bowie before he passed last year, and the rumors about him casting Matthew McConaughey. And now while mentioning these actors, he's also saying that they're too old for the part. And those comments of his are leading people to believe that he's casting a much younger actor, which might not necessarily be the case. Because we've seen on more than one occasion, and the best examples in Guardians 2. And this gives the example that you can take any actor and flawlessly make them look decades younger. And James Gunn spoke about this method a bit, and they would have a different actor watch Kurt Russell and re-act his part, like doing his mannerisms and everything, and put Kurt Russell's face on top of him. So from how he describes it, the actor that they're making look a lot younger would still have to be alive, of course. But this method, being that it works so great, makes it possible for anybody of their choice to play the part. And also when James Gunn went on to talk about this younger Adam Warlock, he spoke of him saying that he's quote unquote like a child, which is true in the sense that he was just born. But this will be a lot more like Vision in Age of Ultron. Highly intelligent, but still very naive. And I doubt that he's going to do the literal baby concept with Warlock because he kind of learned his lesson with Yondu, saying that the longer fin was a choice that he made for the fans. And he went on to say on social media, a lot of people were talking about how the fin was too short, so he ended up making it longer. And I'll say one thing about James Gunn, I like that he actually listens to the fans too and he cares. And he's pretty active and responsive on social media as well too. Because I at him in a tweet like back in March and he liked it. I looked back at it again like, wait, what? But I thought that was pretty cool. But with all the recent comments that he's made, I think it's safe to say that the Adam Warlock that he's going to come up with is going to be visually on point, but he's going to take some liberties with the character, like he has before with Drax, Mantis, Ego, and those have all worked out in a good way. So I'm eager to see what he's going to do since Adam Warlock's not going to be in Infinity Wars as well. Even though he played a big part in the stories in the comics, like Infinity Watch and all that, the way he fits him as a character to the films is going to be a little bit different from the comics. And he even says himself, the MCU is not the same as the 616 Marvel Universe. It's a reflection of it. And we take the same characters and their archetypes and build them into a different way into the movie. And you guys know on this channel I talk about a lot of the different universes as well. I've definitely done a whole lot of 1610 coverage, but I'm not sure if I mentioned to you guys which universe that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is. And that's Earth 19999. Yep, 5 nines. But that'll do it for this one, guys. A lot of this information that's coming out now is going to be on like the DVD extras. Blu-ray comes out like on the 22nd of this month, August. Or you can buy it on iTunes right now. But hit me up in the comments below. Let me know who you think is going to be casted as Warlock with the new details that we got. Personally, I think it's somebody who won't only look the part, but have a bit of humor as well. And I think Nikolai from Game of Thrones would be a great choice who plays Jaime Lannister. I mean, all you got to do is put a little Kurt Russell effect on him. And he already has the golden gauntlet. See that was a spoiler for Game of Thrones and you ain't even know it. It's the Infinity Gauntlet the whole time. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to smash that like button. And also check out my ultra wide gaming page because I definitely play more PC than console. But I'll catch y'all on the next spill. Alright, later.